You're listening to Navid Moosa of The Mindset Movement.
Good day, good people. My name is Navid Moosa. I'm your host today and always for Mr. Save at Home Becoming an Agent Tour. First time listeners, thank you very much for giving us a shot. We know there's a lot of information out there, yet you choose to listen here. My team and I respect that and appreciate that. Long time listeners, thanks for your loyalty. We appreciate you just as much as the newbies. So we don't do a lot of fluff. Let's get into it. So this is the first episode we're recording post the new administration, if you will. And what's that mean? Nothing. Nothing has really changed for us here if you think about it. Yes, it's some headaches depending how seriously you look at everything it's going to get into. But at the end of the day, any new administration or any new thing, new change is almost looked at as a fresh start. And that's today's topic. We're going to talk about a fresh start. So a lot of times when we hear the phrase fresh start, it's a new location, like or new job or a new house or new relationship. It's always a physical thing, right? So a fresh start, for the most part, as most of us know it as adults, is that it's a physical change of a location, like I said, a house, a restaurant, or a job. But what about a fresh start in your mind? A fresh state of mind. Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought that a fresh start has always been there within you? You just need to actually take action. Well, let's talk about it. Let's actually think about that out loud. What does it mean? We've already quickly established that a fresh start is a physical thing. Let's make it a mental thing. How do the two correlate? All right, let's talk about this in a sense of, okay, a job. You're at your job. You've kind of getting tired of it. You're tired of your boss. You, in your mind, have told yourself you can do your boss's job, but no matter what promotions come up, you never get that advancement, right? It's time for a raise. You never get that raise. So you need a fresh start. You need to go somewhere else. So you get another job. Here's the kicker. The job you go for is extremely similar from the job you're coming from. It just has a little more pay, or the same pay, maybe better benefits. And we have convinced ourselves, well, this is a fresh start. I have a new job. I have a new location. I have a new boss, but you have just another job at a different building. How is that a fresh start? You did a lateral move. You did a parallel move. That's all you really did for the most part. But going into this building every single day, going and that drive, that commute every single day, well, I guess going doing that Zoom meeting every single day kind of tires you out. So that's what we talk about. It's getting tired out. That's what that fresh start is that we do the same routine every single thing day in and day out that we just get tired of it. And we think we need to do this massive shakeup physically. You know, I want to lose weight. I want to change my wardrobe up. I want a new car. I want something. We always think of something tangible when we think of fresh start. A fresh start can just be your state of mind. How about you waking up 10 minutes early, just 10 minutes early, so you have time for yourself to just reflect on the fact that what you accomplished the day before or what you plan to accomplish that day. How about you maybe drink an extra bottle of water? How about you replace your bag of chips with maybe like some almonds? Just those little things can give you that quote unquote fresh start that you need and whatever it is you want. A fresh start doesn't have to be dramatic. We choose to be dramatic with it for the most part, myself included. I'm not going to talk here all high and mighty saying I don't do any of those things. I've been there, done that. I'm sure I'm going to do that down the road. But we need to become mindful of it. At least I feel we should become mindful of it, because once we're mindful of these things that we do day in and day out, that's how we kind of realize who we are and where we're coming from and where we want to go to. So that fresh start is within you. It doesn't have to be shiny. It doesn't have to be sitting on 22s. It doesn't have to be a change of pace. That fresh start is just as simple as you waking up 10 minutes early, or you having an extra bottle of water, or you going to bed 15 minutes early, or turning off that TV just a few minutes early, just so you have time to reflect and relax and let your mind unwind. And if it's in the morning, before you get on your phone, before you check your electronics, before you turn on the TV and check what the weather is, or you ask a device to give you today's traffic or weather or whatever it is, why don't you just take an extra time to yourself and refresh yourself? Refresh what has always been there. We have just forgotten it. For one reason or another, let's give that fresh start that we deserve today, tonight. It's as simple as 5 minutes here, building up to 10 minutes, building up to 15 minutes. It can be that simple. We just think when we hear a fresh start, it has to be dramatic and grand. It doesn't. It doesn't. It's not written anywhere. We just know it to be that because that's all we know. That's all we're used to. We don't need to go just because a relationship ends to go jump in with another relationship. I want a fresh start. No, that's not a fresh start. You just went from one relationship to another. You jumped into it. For all you know, you could have just downgraded it. Give yourself, be in a relationship with yourself, with you and your mind and your heart and soul. Just be in that. Give yourself that fresh start by just relaxing. Just chill for a minute. You'll be surprised what a fresh start mentally can do for you and your business. And now if you're a first time listener, you're like, what the hell? I did not sign up for no meditation, spiritual Buddha stuff. You're right. But what you did sign up for is to get some general entrepreneurial advice, because as an entrepreneur, we are constantly filling our days and burning ourselves out. So we need a fresh start, a reboot, a lot more than the normal person does. Initially, that's in my experience. So this is why I chose to talk about this, because when we went from the one administration to the other administration, it was a lot of stress, and now people are hopeful and joyful and, taking a deep breath and relaxing. So it's kind of like a fresh breath of air, if you will, into the confidence of what we experience on a day-to-day basis. So that's why I wanted to talk about a fresh start, because to a lot of us, that's what this transition was from the previous administration to the current administration. It's a fresh start. So hopefully this is information that you guys can implement into your lives today. And if not, ask yourself, why not? You should be able to have a fresh start whenever you want. Thanks for tuning in this week. Never chase the money, always chase the deal. Do right by the client, and everything else will fall into place. Take care, people.